You're listening to The Jabber. A word popped up in the back channels this week. A term floating through the noise of the endless, hyperactive WhatsApp groups we all find ourselves tethered to. The word was Protopian. And the moment I saw it, it hit a nerve, because it describes the exact physics of what we are building here every single week. The world wants you to buy into a binary. They want you to be a utopian, dreaming of some flawless, frictionless paradise where the system solves all your problems. Or they want you to be a dystopian, doom-scrolling through the collapse, assuming the machine has already won. Both options are a trap, because both options strip away your agency. Today, we're breaking open the Protopian ledger. We're liquidating the myth of the perfect landscape and looking at the raw, sovereign power of the 1% daily pivot.
It's Jabber time.
Let's define the architecture of a protopia. A protopian state doesn't promise a world without problems. In fact, it embraces them. It understands that every time you solve an old bottleneck, you automatically invite a new, more sophisticated problem into the room. Think about our file layout this week. We compressed the WAV file into an MP3. We fixed the transmission delay, but now we have to manage a new digital workflow. That isn't failure, that is progress. It's the incremental accumulation of tiny, almost invisible improvements. It's making today just 1% better than yesterday. The utopian waits for a perfect engine that never requires maintenance. The protopian rolls up his sleeves, tunes the carburetor by a millimeter, and keeps the car moving down the track. The magic of this framework is that you can find it anywhere in the baseline of your everyday life. It's in your marathon diary on a Sunday morning. You didn't run a world record pace, your knees still ache, but your breathing was slightly more calibrated than last weekend. That is a protopian data point. It's in how you filter your communication. You don't leave the WhatsApp group and isolate yourself in a cave. You just mute the notifications and protect your attention span for 2 hours. 1% more focus, 1% more leverage. Sovereignty isn't a grand cinematic revolution. It's a quiet, relentless audit of the small things. It's looking at a messy, chaotic day and refusing to let it collapse into a total loss by clawing back one small inch of control. Stop waiting for the layout to become pristine before you execute. The perfect business model isn't coming. The flawless routine doesn't exist. The market is always going to have friction. If you're waiting for utopia, you are staying paralyzed. If you are crying dystopia, you've already surrendered. Log the 1% victory today. Fix one broken link in your pipeline. Clean one piece of infrastructure weight off your hard drive. Make one clear, decisive call in your business. Compounded over 365 days, that invisible 1% becomes an absolute unassailable fortress of leverage. You don't need paradise, you just need the trajectory. The ledger is incremental. Love yourself, keep jabbering.
The Jabber, the journal of a middle-aged family man.